North Korea will mark the founding anniversary of its military on February 8, the country's state media confirmed on Tuesday, as satellite imagery suggests preparation for a series of events is already underway in the country's capital. In a decision by the ruling Workers' Party of Korea (WPK) Politburo on Monday, the country will mark the foundation of the Korean People's Army a day ahead of the opening ceremony of the PyeongChang Olympics. February 8, Juche 37, 1948, when the great leader Comrade Kim Il Sung developed the Korean People's Revolutionary Army into the regular Revolutionary Armed Forces, will be marked as the founding anniversary of the KPA. A statement carried by the Korean Central News Agency KCNA reads, adding that the new holiday will be called Army Building Day. The Korean language version of the announcement names the day, which literally translates to Army Foundation Day. Ruling party organizations at all levels will reportedly conduct politico-ideological education and hold diverse events to mark the occasion. The announcement comes a few days after an invitation seen by NK News confirmed that North Korea will host a series of military anniversary events in Pyongyang on or around February 8, including a possible military parade. The timing is notable, coming a day ahead of the opening ceremony of the PyeongChang Winter Olympic Games in the south, at which the two Koreas will march under a unified peninsula flag. Satellite imagery of the Mirim Parade Training Ground last week suggested preparations for a major event have been underway for weeks. At present, the parade appears to involve 28 formations of infantry or other military personnel, a traditional military band, and possibly additional personnel. The Mirim Parade Training Ground is typically very active prior to parades, while it sits fairly empty for the rest of the year. Preparations for very large events, such as the October 10, 2015 and April 15, 2017 parades, are visible for months ahead of time. It remains unclear what, if any, military hardware will appear at the event. Photo by NK_News_HQ. It is fairly safe to conclude that there is a parade coming, Scott Lafoy, an NK Pro satellite imagery analyst, said. Satellite imagery indicates that there are large numbers of soldiers marching in formation, some non-soldier personnel moving in formation, a military band, and some ground equipment. Questions remain, however, about the scale of the event planned, and it remains to be seen whether the North will use the parade to unveil any major new military equipment, a move that would be highly provocative ahead of the Olympics. We are currently still assessing what kind of ground equipment is there, but it appears to be smaller-sized equipment, like main battle tanks, armored personnel carriers and the like, Lafoy said. We've seen no direct evidence of ballistic missiles of any type, though we are continuing to monitor the covered temporary motor pool equipment storage area. The February parade, so far, appears to be smaller in magnitude than the April 2017 or October 2015 parade. Next month will mark the first time since 1977 that the foundation of the North Korean Army has been marked on February 8. The date originally celebrated the day the Korean People's Army was officially founded and was chosen for two reasons. The Soviet army stationed in northern Korea received formal approval from Moscow to create an army, and the day marked the second anniversary of the elections to the Provisional Assembly for Northern Korea, with Kim Il Sung as its chairman. The actual parade, however, is rarely mentioned in the DPRK, due to the fact that Cho Yong-gon, not Kim Il Sung, was commander-in-chief of the KPA, and because footage must be edited to remove the traditional Korean flag from sight. The date commemorating the creation of the KPA was moved to April 25 in 1978, instead marking the date of the founding of the Korean People's Revolutionary Army, an organization which, according to state history, was created by Kim Il Sung in 1932 and ultimately defeated Imperial Japan in 1945. February 8 was later reported as the day when Kim Il Sung strengthened and reorganized the KRPA into the KPA. The anniversary remained largely obscure until 2015, when in-country reports suggested that it would soon be declared a state holiday.